Multiple systems offline.
Of course.
Missile launcher off.
Of course.
Space jump off. Morpho off. Oh, bomb. Boost ball off.
You have the boost ball during that?
Yeah. I boosted, of course. I kept the Morpho. I just can't boost anymore. And Cool. Okay, so I kept the Morpho.
Do you at least have the charge shot? Oh, good.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's the one thing that makes it to where I can't replay Metroid Prime. Your damage output at the start of that game is too fucking gimped because you don't have missiles and you don't have the charge shot.
Oh. I always thought that was stupid. This is a good compromise.
There's a reason Prime 2 kept it that way.
I can work with this.
Work it out, talk
about it.
Just work it out,
Gotta make it real.
You gotta make it real.
Huh. My scan's off too. Wait, no. Wrong button again.
I was about to say, if you hold the scan visor...
No, I just... Wrong button. How's it do? Activate. Boop. Boop. Yay! Alright. Ow! Joy-Cons are still kind of tiny though. It's the other thing about the Wii Remote. Just taking a handbrake. Just a microsecond. Okay, gonna back up again. Good enough. I'm in a position where I can move around and everything's working. Good enough anyway. I will kind of slide the chair around though. I like the controls and I like the button layout because it's less I'll say crunchy, because the problem with Metroid Prime on the Wii is those controls.
When I was younger, my thumb was literally not long enough to use super missiles. Maybe try scanning them. Because that like floating eye thing is what was opening the doors in here, so maybe try scanning the scan that, see what happens.
Okay.
Remember, like, that's the golden rule of, Metroid, to start scanning things until something happens.
Hello, game. There's nothing here. Nor was the eye opening the door, except now there's nothing fucking here. Of course. Could I go down, not up? That makes sense. This is why I walked around. That makes sense. But like gyro is good, and the remapped controls with extra buttons are great. I'm not gonna remap anything because I like the controls. Though if I do remap something, I might, because it's a little bit easier to hit, reverse it so that missile is on the bottom button and not on the top, because my hand naturally, actually, I might literally do just that. Everything else was good. I just don't, when it comes to, like, because it's lock on, but then the shoot nonsense, I kind of feel this, so now the lock on and the shoot are the same buttons, and then there's a jump on L, which is cool, and this lets my missiles be lower because that's where my hand rests anyway.
Just play the game.
This makes more sense to me.
Just play the game so we can get to why everyone hates us. Because I'm going to be honest.
My hand, the lower triggers on controllers like this, my thumb is already on that. I can mash that button way easier than this one. Give me an inch and I will basically...
Because I'm not going to lie.
Because, to explain why I swapped those, my thumb is on that trigger at any given time.
Because I'm not going to lie, so... far, like, right. Right now, I don't really see it, at least in the, sort of tutorial section and stuff, what everyone's big problem is.
The game has too much hand-holding and treats you like an idiot. It's too easy.
Again, right now, at least right now, I don't see it.
You see, now that I have some logical control, this game is fucking fire. I know the beginning of the recording was kind of awkward. I was just trying to find what I wanted. Which was a logical chosen one. Osavia. We give you this. Okay. Psychic crystal acquired. Release the latent psychic power residing within you and enable interaction with psychic technology using your visor. Press A to fire a psychic beam. Press X to switch to the psychic visor. Over the mid.
Hold Z. So the scan is the psychic thing now? Cool. Neat.
Oh, my beams are different. Oh! Oh, that's what they meant by...
Is this going to be like Prime 3 then, where all the beams just kind of stack on top of each other?
I would prefer that. Elevator, Chrono Tower.
Yeah, but what's the point of the different beams then, man? I'm sorry, I can't hear you over plasma outclassing everything.
I have Psychic Beam. My Power Beam's gone. See? It's purple. It's Psychic. Neat.
Psychics. I hate psychics.
And my son's happiness. Ugh. That really what you think of me? Yeah, buddy. Oh, I can't do this. Damn it. Can't do this with a fucking thumbstick.
No, you can. It's just going to be way more rigid.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Still kind of don't like how majority of the games of voice acting is in a fictional language. Other M was over 10 years ago. It can't hurt you anymore. Like, that really still feels like an overcorrection based on... this is... I was going to say this is more voice acting than Dread, but to be fair, Adam in Dread, technically, most of his lines were voiced.
Yes.
I kind of hope Samus talks more in this.
Touch.
Interact.
Touch. Touch the Vito.
This looks like a fucking screensaver. This looks like a 2006 screensaver.
A little bit. Every time. Never gets old. Now what awesome abilities do I have?
It's just the scan and the psychic. That's all you have right now. Open the map so that like the text goes away.
Uh-huh.
Oh, just like the first game.
Okay. Oh. Oh!
And okay, well, like, to be fair, while I made a joke about the plasma beam outclassing everything in the first game, because it does, to be a little bit fair to the game, you do technically have certain enemy types, like, not counting the beam pirates, this is literally their entire gimmick, certain enemy types are weak to specific beams. Except I thought you all hated that in game design and said that was bad because that doesn't mean you actually have variety. You're just using the wave beam peg and the wave beam hole.
Plasma outclasses everything, but freezing dudes and shattering them with a missile is...
And robots are weak to the wave beam.
That is true.
Except, like I said, I thought you all hated that in game design because you all would complain.
But, with that said, plasma beam is damage.
Yes, it's just the best.
It's just damage.
It is just the best, barring very specific circumstances.
Hold on. Scan the thing. Burr on the ground. Fuck you, bud. Sniper King from Sniper Island, so far away.
You look like a mean creature someone would make in Spore. God, what's the last time you thought about that game?
Mm-hmm. I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth, I whip my hair back and forth.
Bye bye.
When that goes underground, edit in the bye bye.
Mashy, mashy, mashy.
I wouldn't have taken Samus for a psychic type, but here we are.
If I hold a charge shot, I can... These little things, you just have to...
It seems to just die in one hit. Okay, it's
No,
it's not one hit, it's a few hits, but because they're mines, they have plenty of time to just kind of angrily float at you.
Okay, door. Missile up there.
There are those purple glowing things. Maybe look at those in the psychic vision.
Mm.
Over. I swear down this path, unless it was a weird graphical a bug, I thought I saw what looked like. Oh yeah, no, those things. Oh.
Right on. Stand it. Really? Really?
What?
Really?
I didn't read it because you exited too fast.
I can't use these.
Dude.
Standing on these requires psychic boots.
Oh. Well, I guess there's an upgrade we're going to get in like 5 minutes.
No. On. Scan it. Oh, shoot some stuff. Eviscerated. As you do in Metroid.
Yes.
Ooh, hole.
This game seems to love its fake land enchanting.
Okay, so you can only hurt those guys when they open.
When in doubt, scan it out.
For psychic energy, link to the gate. Aw, yeah! Psychic Glove!
Psychic glove.
Enables manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. Switch to the psychic visor, hold ZL to grasp a target, then manipulate. Oh my god. Oh, it's... Cool!
Welcome back to Prime 3, bitch! Gotta play this like it's 2007 on the Wii, yeah! I do wonder if they ever will update the Prime 1 remaster into a Switch 2 version to give it mouse controls. Or if not, a full Switch 2 version, just have that be
Psychic note, psychic energy. Honk. Give me that. Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Give me that. Well, there's one. Oh, there's
I love being purple! Crap. Hold on. Targeting.
Target. If I do that enough, someone is going to ask, what the fuck are you going on about? Or I'm going to get the one person, oh, I know that.
Scan it. Rip something. Okay, the scan literally didn't work.
It only goes so far because if you look at it, the blue isn't entirely filled in, so there's stuff behind it.
Yeah. Hives!
Also, like...
Oh, I can't blow up the hives? Okay.
Probably have to blow them up with missiles. Isn't that how that worked in Prime?
Yes! Yes, Carson, yes.
Also, again, now it could get worse as the game goes on, but...
Bitch, I'm trying!
Oh, we're right there. Now, like, it could get, quote-unquote, worse as the game goes on, but again, so far, this section, you've been able to kind of wander about on your own, and I feel like the game doesn't really have any, like, super aggressive hand-holding or anything. And if you're going to sit here and complain about the scan, like...
Wait.
Psychic.
Oh.
If you're gonna sit here and complain...
This is a save point.
Yes.
Oh, I missed you! Save points!
There's that sound effect too.
Yes. Alright. Tiny handbrake. Give me just a second.
Anyway, as I was saying, I feel like if you're going to sit here and can complain about like, oh, but the like scanning the psychic platform and it's saying like, oh, you need psychic boots, it's like, that's the type of shit the scan would basically always do. If you're going to sit here and complain about the scan visor being hand-holding, that's what it always was. To some degree.
Can be destroyed with explosive force.
Sounds like we need missiles.
Yeah.
Seems like we're gonna get missiles.
Okay.
So...
I saved, but there's nothing.
we'll probably have to go... We'll have to go back because there's some other... A path that opens up to missiles, or that big psychic thing we walked past because there was like the blue line wasn't fully filled in. We actually could have.
Okay, I'm packing. Okay, I am in the hole. Piece of rabbit. That's fine. Okay. Spooky. Ooh. I found stuff. Doesn't matter.
You're moving kind of fast. I almost think you're gonna give the player the boost ball or something.
Right. Trail go. Yeah, I know there's a door, but
I think the thing, because there's a door, It looks like it just kind of goes into the wall. Yeah, because there it is. Remember the Boost Guardian?
Fuck the Boost Guardian.
They made it easier on. I find it funny that you say "fuck the Boost Guardian" because you played the
easy version. It's still stupid.
They made it easier in the Prime trilogy.
I know. Gyro.
Because if I remember.
Alright. I open the menu. Opening the menu does seem to correct enough, and
I think the guy turned around.
Yeah. I said the one issue is gyro because I'm sitting kind of sideways and it's kind of awkward. Single powerful blow. Yep.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, the way they made the Boost Guardian easier, I think they added a safe zone in the Wii version. I believe that's the boss in the GameCube version. It had no safe zone in it. Hey, at least you can destroy them.
Yes. Oh, Gyro's being stupid. I wish. This is the one issue I have with the game. I wish there was an easier way to reset the gyro without awkwardly resetting it in the menu and just kind of hoping. It resets pretty well, but it's not as snappy to get back in order, and that is the one.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Everyone hates this guy. Honestly, realizing we just found him in the middle of this planet, and this is implying that he's been here for a while. Him never, like, the fact that he apparently never stops talking, I think actually makes sense.
Oh, good lord.
And try not to die.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
Menu again. Exit. Okay. Ah, yeah.
Okay, that did not sound friendly.
Oh, God.
Okay, I got it. Oh, no.
You are useless. Useless motherfucker, aren't
The
you?
Galactic Federation always is.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you agree with the point Carson basically said about why he can't go back to Metroid Prime 1? Because in general, I will agree with that as well. Losing the charge beam is stupid and basically does make the beginning artificially difficult, even if you can get the charge beam back somewhat early. All that does is limit your damage, which doesn't really make the beginning of the game harder. It just makes it more tedious. And by proxy, it's technically harder, and I'm doing air quotes here. And I will basically say by proxy, because the whole issue here really is the fact that your damage is really bad, which is why early on you get the charge beam and the missiles. But I will agree, losing the charge beam is stupid. So I'm happy this game cut out the bullshit and let you keep a few important things that I really do feel like you should have basically been allowed to keep, because you lose certain things, but you can basically keep a good amount of nonsense. And I feel like the charge beam is something that should never be lost in a Metroid game ever. If they start you off with a bunch of upgrades and then you lose stuff, losing the charge beam is stupid. If you're going to do that, to justify it, you need super weak enemies that can basically be taken out in just a couple of pellet shots. And then you get the charge beam, and then those enemies that need a couple of pellet shots can be eviscerated in one charge shot. Otherwise, it is complete and total bullshit. But I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say. Because, let's be real here, as good as Metroid Prime is, that basically is incredibly fucking stupid. And this is basically why I love doing controversial topics as questions. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.